game retain our interest when the protagonist can't die. Never Dead is a third-person action-adventure game that follows Bryce Boltzmann, an immortal demon hunter. 500 years ago, Bryce faced the demon Astaroth, and the ensuing battle resulted in a curse that endowed the demon hunter with immortality.
Down to a head.
This explains why losing a limb or two during a fight isn't such a big deal. The hand on a severed arm can still pull a trigger, and even on one leg, Bryce still manages to get around. Rolling over severed limbs will reattach them, but a decapitated head requires precise placement to regain bodily control. Some of the more basic obstacles simply require self-abuse with various machinery, and Bryce can fully regenerate his body after a timed meter fills, which allows for morph ball-esque puzzle sections.
Hope this doesn't mess up my hair.
Since you can't actually die during combat under normal circumstances, there are alternative means for a game over screen. His partner Arcadia can fall during battle, and dawdling players will be treated to her overly dramatic demise. Furthermore, there are specific enemies that will consume Bryce's detached head, leading to a time-based minigame where the player must align two sliding bars. Success will allow for a hasty escape, but failure will result in the protagonist eternally resting within the bowels of a ravenous demon. Bryce gains experience by defeating enemies and picking up collectibles, and points can be put towards the unlocking of myriad upgrades. While most are simple statistical increases to his damage-dealing capabilities, there are a few that present interesting twists. One upgrade allows Bryce to detach his limbs, while another turns his separated appendage into a grenade. Destructible environments also factor into the gameplay experience. Firearms can dislodge pipes to crush advancing foes, while a sword swing can bring down stone columns. The collateral damage might shred Bryce's body, but his unfortunate enemies don't have the demon hunter's durability. It's an intriguing concept that offers an uncommon choice to the player. When one doesn't have to constantly worry about death, the player can irresponsibly detonate every explosive and collapse any structure. Never Dead also has a number of multiplayer options. These challenge rooms allow players to jump into cooperative and competitive environments that mainly involve waves of attacking enemies. These demons are legion, and the levels quickly become frantic engagements that require clever use of the environment and at least some semblance of teamwork. Never Dead's core gameplay concepts have the potential to be interesting. By removing the penalty of failure that we generally associate with action-adventure, players find greater freedom during engagements. Fiery combustibles are always opportunities for massive damage rather than objects to be avoided, and it's amusing that self-immolation offers tactical advantages. But beyond the crazy conceptual level, how will the rest of Never Dead shape up? The game is scheduled for release on January 31st, and we'll have our review in the coming weeks.
Please, ladies first.
After you then. You'll try to look up my skirt.
Got it. Stay away from the